Hey, remember Multiversus? This platform fighter, starring whatever characters Warner Bros. Had the rights to, had a long-running and mildly successful open beta that ended in 2023. And then, as you're probably aware, it finally came back as the full release just over a week ago. A lot of people were looking forward to it, and now that it's finally back, why is it kinda worse? Before I start complaining a bunch about how they ruined the game, I will sing a few of its praises. The core gameplay is still pretty good. They just generally lowered the game speed, but personally, I haven't been super bothered by it. Attacks hit really hard, and there's a pretty good flow to everything still. The team focus of the game is pretty unique, and it makes it work really well when you're playing with another player online. And aside from some weird input buffer issues that I think are going to be fixed soon, it feels really smooth on just a general technical level too. It even works super well playing online now, which was often a sore point in the beta for me, and also something a certain other game has a lot of trouble with. The game works well, and generally, I like the gameplay, which really should be the most important thing, but in a free-to-play game like this, it can be hard to fully appreciate that when they messed up pretty much everything else. For starters, for whatever reason, outside of the main basic gameplay, almost every single good thing about the beta is kind of just gone. You can't play basic matches against bots online anymore. There's no free-for-all mode or the items that were included with it. The layout of the menus are kind of just completely different and feel like a gross mobile game. There's also no character select screen between matches anymore. And by far worst of all is every single change related to the monetization. Multiversus was a relatively forgiving game as a games-as-a-service free-to-play title. It was relatively forgiving, at least when it launched. They definitely nerfed some of the currency gained for free-to-play players later on, but the open beta was still far more forgiving than this full release. One of the best aspects of Multiversus was that it let you play local matches with every single character completely for free during the beta, including offline when you don't have an internet connection. This meant not only was it super easy to play the game against friends in person and try out all the characters, but also that the local experience was completely preserved in case the servers were ever shut down. Now, you think a studio called Player First Games wouldn't do something so not player first, but yeah. As I implied, you can only use characters you own on your account locally now. Not only that, but even in local play, you need a connection to the server, so there's no offline mode anymore. Wow, that's so cool! And before you say it's free, they don't need to give you every character or something to that effect. It's not the fact that the game doesn't have this, it's the fact that they removed it when it used to have it. I haven't even gotten to the changes to the actual monetization practices in this game yet. The game initially had a battle pass and two currencies, Gleamium, the premium currency, and Gold, the non-premium currency, which is basic free-to-play stuff, I guess, but the game now, oh god. So, let me get this straight. Multiversus has 4 currencies. There's fighter currency, which lets you get characters, and of course is way more sparse than it should be. Like, if you use the fighter currency you get from leveling up, you need to level up 6 characters in order to unlock just 1 more character. Then there's perk currency, which is in abundance everywhere and only unlocks mostly useless perks for your characters and nothing else. Then there's prestige currency, which is used to get very specific skins, which can only be earned by buying other skins. Cool. And then there's Gleamium, the most straightforward option and the only one that can actually do everything. You can pretty much buy anything with it, including characters, but the actual supply you get without paying real-life money is basically non-existent. And finally, question for my audience. What do you think they converted everyone's existing gold that they grinded out in the beta version of the game into? If you guessed literally the most useless option, you'd be correct! It's just kind of sad to me. This game took a full year off for a break, and what we got out of it was just significantly worse monetization practices, no offline mode anymore, multiple removed game modes, and like 4 new characters? I really want to like this game in spite of it being a games-as-a-service game, because I love this genre. I want to see more games like Super Smash Bros. Succeed, But if instead of at least keeping it to the baseline amount of consumer-friendly that it already was, they doubled down on all the generic evil monetization BS that plagues so many other free games like this one. Sorry this video has been so negative. I do still like this game, and honestly, I will be playing it a lot still. Multiversus is still fun. Sometimes it's even really fun. I just hope the developers and Warner listen to this community and make it a little bit less evil? I don't know. But what do you all think about this? Have you given this game a shot at all? In spite of this video, I would still recommend trying it out for a bit if you're bored. And if you're new to my channel, I guess subscribe, please? That'd be kind of cool, I think. I make videos. Okay, bye.
Ugh, never trust a clown in pigtails. Or a pig in a clown wig for that matter. Ugh, never trust a clown in pigtails. Or a pig in a clown wig for that matter.